Now, for more on this breaking news development, we bring in Professor Kobi Michael, Senior Research Fellow at the Institute for National Security Studies and former Deputy Director General in the Israeli Ministry of Strategic Affairs, joining us from Netziona here in Israel. Professor, thank you for your time. Another terror attack in broad daylight in Huwara in the West Bank. What kind of security steps should have been taken after the first fatal shooting attack last month? The latest update we have now is 2 Israelis are wounded this time around, but your response to what is unfolding today?
Good evening. It looks that we need to understand the broader picture. It is not a terror attack here or there, and it is not this organization or the other one. We are talking about a terror campaign which is activated by broad, I would say, Palestinian youngsters. Most of them, by the way, are not necessarily affiliated with the official terror organizations, but they are supported by the official terror organizations. And I think that the circles are getting bigger and bigger. And we have just to read the last poll that was done by Khalil Shkaki 3 days ago, published by Khalil Shkaki 3 days ago, and to understand how broad is the support among the Palestinian public to the armed resistance, and how criticized is the Palestinian Authority actually has no legitimacy among its constituency. And I think that we have to change the disc. We have to change our understanding the current reality, and to understand that we are dealing with a terror campaign, a very broad and well-organized terror campaign, and we have to change our strategy with regard to this terror campaign.
Well, when you talk about changing the strategy, we heard earlier in this broadcast Yossi Dagan, the head of the Samaria Regional Council, calling on the Defense Minister to order the IDF to launch a military operation. Your thoughts on that strategy? What do you think Israel needs to be doing right now? Briefly, please.
Yes, and I do agree with him. And I published in last June an article and republished more and more articles calling to the security establishment and the Israeli political echelon to rethink about the current strategy, because we have some significant achievement in the tactical and the operational level. Many terrorists are killed. Many are caught by the IDF and the General Security Services, but we are not able to create a strategic impact. On the contrary, we see that along the time, and now we are 10 months in this terror campaign, the numbers are higher, the level of motivation of the Palestinians is higher, the cycles of participation among the Palestinians are bigger, and we are still in this terror campaign. So I think that the time is right to rethink about the strategy. And I think that we have to do something which is totally different.
Professor Kobi Michael, live from Netziona. Always appreciate your insight. Thank you for speaking to us here on I-24 News.